Hello and happy National Volunteer Week. I'm Donna Wager, Volunteer Services Manager at Braille Institute, and I'd like to welcome you to our first virtual Volunteer Appreciation. Typically, this time of year, we are hosting special events at all of our centers to celebrate and thank our volunteers. Even though that's not possible this year, we want to take this opportunity to gather in a different way and express our appreciation for you, our incredible, dedicated team of volunteers. To kick things off, it's my honor to introduce to you the President of Braille Institute, Peter Mendick.
Hi everyone, this is Peter Mendick, President of Braille Institute, wishing you a happy National Volunteer Week. Volunteers are a foundational part of our organization, and we could not do what we do each day without you. Your compassion, dedication, and passion to serve makes you a very special member of the Braille Institute family and team. So thank you for all that you do each day. I know many of you have been on hold while our centers remain closed due to the pandemic, but we are starting to see light at the end of the tunnel. While I don't have specifics on the timing of a reopening of our centers just yet, we are starting to plan for the return of staff, students, and volunteers. And let me assure you that our pandemic response team is working incredibly hard to ensure that safety protocols and proper policies are all in place for when we do return. I want to send out a special shout out to our current team of virtual volunteers who accepted the challenge of serving our students in a new and exciting way. Thank you for checking in with our students by phone and creating new ways for them to stay connected and learn. The pivot we have made as an organization to deliver our services remotely has been remarkable. And when we do reopen our centers, we will continue to provide a hybrid model of both remote and in-person services. For those who still find it challenging to get to our centers, the remote option will continue to be your preferred method of serving. Nevertheless, we have seen steady growth in our remote services over the past 9 months and are now serving new clients from both outside California and the US. The silver lining of this pandemic has been our ability to now reach and serve more people than ever before. What an opportunity for future growth for Braille Institute. So on behalf of our staff, leadership team, and board of directors, I thank each one of you for your extraordinary passion to serve. The great civil rights leader Mahatma Gandhi captured it perfectly when he said, "The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others." Well, looking forward to seeing all of you once again when we reopen the centers. In the meantime, I hope all of you and your families remain safe and healthy.
Thank you, Peter, for the great update and your kind words. We really appreciate your support of our volunteer program. Now, I'm excited to share with you some very special messages from just a handful of the many people whose lives you touch and change, our Braille Institute students.
Hi everyone, my name's John Lamb. I'm a student at the Braille Institute here in San Diego. And I'd just like to take the opportunity to thank everybody at the Institute, particularly the volunteers that give up their time and with great effort and great good humor have helped us through the last year 2020 and 2021 with the pandemic. I'm taking a French lesson class. Many of us take lots of different things, and the volunteers have really been a terrific help in guiding us through different aspects of learning all sorts of different things. So we'd just like to say thank you.
Hi, my name is Gabby from the Braille Institute Center at Anaheim. I want to say thanks to the volunteers. You're important, not only as volunteers, but as people as well. And what you do, the time you invest, is also investing in student lives, and it makes a huge difference. Personally, it's helped me to continue to move forward after being in a place where it was just scary all over the place. But what you do is important, And I think it's very important for you guys to know that your work does not go unnoticed. So I want to say thank you and continue to do what you do because you make a very positive impact. Thank you.
Hey, everybody. My name is Sherry Owen, and I'm a student at the Braille Institute in Santa Barbara. And I'm videotaping today for volunteers. All of you volunteers, thank you so much. I want to give a shout out to some of my volunteers that I've had. Rudy, my ceramics guy, I know you're still out there somewhere. I miss you. I can't wait to get back to ceramics, and I still have the piece back here, the eyeball piece, the vase. It's still hanging out with me. Larry, you're phenomenal. I can't wait to hear your voice again and to laugh. Adelaide, thank you so much. All of you are terrific, and I can't wait to be back in class with you again. Dominique, Braille, oh my gosh, already on grade 2. Thank you so much for your patience and helping me work through the Braille and understand it. And there's so much I can read now. Like I actually can go into an elevator and, read what floor I'm going to, which is fantastic, rather than having to ask somebody. So it's great. That's great. And Lillian, the first time I've joined your book club, terrific. I love your analysis of the books that we discuss. You're terrific and you make me laugh. I love your sense of humor. And let's not forget Gail, Poetry of Rock. You know why, Gail? You know why I can't forget you, Gail? Because you rock. So look, all you volunteers, without you, it wouldn't be possible. You make a lot possible that otherwise wouldn't be. And I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, and know that we are all grateful and very appreciative of you.
My name is Franklin Burns. I am a student at Braille Institute. I want to thank the volunteers for the help that they've given me in restoring my life.
Hi, I am Alice Card and I take Joni's fitness class. Joni is kind. She has conversations with us. She is funny and fun to be with. She gives us good instructions. Thank you, Joni, for all you do. Love, Alex. Bye.
So I just wanted to share with you the very touching experience of working with volunteers at Braille. Because when I started this with Braille, I didn't realize how hampered I am on a day-to-day basis. I didn't realize how I was feeling a heavy feeling of how was I going to live day to day. What was I going to do when I'm living alone? And so when I started working with Linda, first of all, Linda is a very compassionate person. She's wise and she's intuitive. And so she senses how far to go before my brain doesn't understand what I'm supposed to be learning, for example. And so I think that it has been a relief and a hope that I can learn how to function when I can't see very well. And as time goes on, I am seeing worse. So there are more things that are coming up. And I have this feeling of confidence that Linda has this patience to go over and over what I need to learn in order to be a happier person, in order to feel like, well, not only can I get through this, but I might even be able to enjoy getting through this, because it's really a trial. Otherwise, it's a burden. Until you come to Braille, it's a burden. So I'm very grateful, and I'm grateful that people are listening to the issues, to the constrictions of this kind of life, and the sense that I bet there's more freedom than I realized. And that's why I'm going to continue working with Braille, because I have the feeling that there's more freedom.
Hi, I'm Frank. I'm a student at the Braille Institute in Anaheim. I am here because I want to extend my gratitude to all the volunteers that work for us and with us, to helping us, giving us their love, their knowledge, their patience, and the space for this to complete our journey to learning this technology so we can adapt into this new world. Thank you very much to all of you and to all the teachers. Soy estudiante de Braille en Anaheim y quiero agradecerles a todos ustedes, los voluntarios de este centro y de todos los centros de Braille Institute, por el apoyo, la ayuda increíble que nos dan, el espacio para que todo ocurra desde el aprendizaje que estamos llevando a cabo en nuestro proceso para llevar a feliz término nuestra transición de ser ciudadanos que podemos ser activos. Queremos agradecerles todo su cariño, todo su apoyo, todo su aliento y todo el espacio para que todo esto ocurra. Gracias y que pasen un muy buen día.
Hello, my name is Cheryl Pollard, and I am a student at the Braille Institute in San Diego. Because I am here today to just say a grateful thank you to all the volunteers there. Because of your efforts, I found a unique place for me to try new things and meet new people. I've taken so many classes there, and I'm so grateful for all the volunteers. I can't name them all specifically, but I love the grateful class, and I'm so grateful for that class because it gave me a lot of insight in how to not sweat the small stuff. And I'm grateful for the peer support group, which they are just so focused and keep you thinking positive. And I also like the blind rhythm class. It just makes me so happy and keeps me moving. So that class was just excellent. I'm just forever grateful for the impact that the volunteers have made on me and made on so many other people. And because of their selflessness and devotion, we all want to say thank you. Thank you, and we appreciate you all.
Hi, I'm Arlene Bernholtz, and I'm affiliated with the Laguna Hills Braille Institute. However, I do take advantage of the wonderful classes that are available at Anaheim and in Coachella Valley. I'm so blessed to have found Braille when I discovered I had a macular degeneration and I lost vision in one eye. The volunteer leaders have just been so supportive, and I've learned so much from them and the fellow students in the classes. I take about 3 classes a week at different locations, and each volunteer brings their own special twist to the class. I take a couple discussion classes, but one picks a subject each week, and we actually do virtual trips, which is really fun to visit different cities that we can't go to right now. And this particular instructor also created another class and ran it by the class, and we all thought it was a great idea, and she was able to take it to Braille, and it became a class on the program now. So Braille offers wonderful volunteers who are patient, understanding, and help us through a difficult time, especially with the virus out there and dealing with everyday living in general. I'm very fortunate to have found Braille and very, very pleased with all the wonderful knowledge I've learned in using my computer, learning how to use my new phone. It's always nice to know they're a phone call away and there's someone there in our volunteer service who can help us. And I truly thank Braille for that and support them when I can financially. So I want to thank all the wonderful volunteers. You are unsung heroes in my world, and I hope you get as much benefit out of working with Braille as I do as being a participant in your wonderful, wonderful classes. I want to thank you again.
Hi, I'm Bill, and I'm from the Laguna Hills branch. It's where I attend most meetings when COVID is over and before COVID started. It's wonderful to have this opportunity to thank the staff as well as the wonderful volunteers that have helped so much in my life. You know, it's a new journey that I'm on since my eyes have been impaired, and the support and help that you have given me, I could not get anywhere else. It's just been wonderful. Everyone I've come in contact with has shown me by example as well as discussion just what opportunities I still have on this new path that I am now walking. It's wonderful to have the companionship of people who both have been there and have the empathy to understand where I am and how this has affected my life. So I'd like to thank you very much for all that you have given me, and I just can't express my gratitude enough. The most precious thing that you have is your time, and I feel very honored that you have given it to me. So thank you. I really appreciate you.
Wasn't that wonderful? I'm sure the sentiments of those students are echoed by every one of our Braille Institute students, clients, and patrons. You really do make a difference to so many. Now we have another treat for you. While the centers have been closed, our fabulous youth choir has continued to work on their music. They meet online with our choir director, Scarlett Brace, and have even created a few videos, each recording individual parts at their own homes. One of the songs they've recorded is Seasons of Love from the Broadway musical Rent. Seasons of Love celebrates all that we learn and live through during the course of a year, which could easily be measured in 525,600 minutes. But the message of the song is that a year should really be measured by all of the love that we give and receive throughout the year. So as we reflect on the past year and all that we've been through, let's look forward to brighter days ahead. Now, please enjoy Braille Institute's Johnny Mercer Youth Choir singing Seasons of Love.
$525,600 minutes, 525,000 moments so dear, 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year? In daylights, in sunsets, in midnights, in cups of coffee, in inches, in miles, in laughter and strife, in 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year in the life? How about love? How 525,000 journeys to plan. 525,600 minutes. How do you measure life of a woman or a man? In truth that she learned, or in times that he died. In bridges she burned, or the way that he died. It's time now to sing out, though the story never ends. Let's celebrate, remember, hear the life of friends. Remember love, love. You know you've got to remember love, love. You know that love is a gift from above. Share love, give love, spread love. Measure your life in love. Seasons of love. Seasons of love. Measure your life in love.
Wasn't that beautiful? I've watched that video several times myself, and it really touches me every time. I hope you enjoyed it too. You know, throughout this past year, we've heard a lot about essential workers. It got me to thinking, our volunteers are essential workers too. Even though most of your volunteer roles have been put on pause during the pandemic, we still believe that you are essential to our team and to Braille Institute's mission. So whether you typically are teaching a class, assisting students in a classroom, volunteering in the library or in Connection Point, maybe you're helping in our youth program or assisting behind the scenes, each one of you is essential to our volunteer team. So when we are ready to reopen our centers safely, we look forward to welcoming all of you, our essential team of volunteers, back into action. Until then, take care, stay safe, and on behalf of everyone at Braille Institute, especially those who turn to us for help, thank you for all you do.